tell you one thing that I feel strongly, that if we do in a very proactive way what I said in my opening comments, and people literally across the country as a baseline have that physical separation, and as we've mentioned up here, there'll be varying degrees of that depending upon whether you're in New York City or you're in a place that's less, but every place, everybody should be doing some degree of this physical separation. If we do that, I have confidence that what we will see is the turning around of the curve. Whether or not it'll be all the way down where we want, it's impossible to say. I would be foolish to say that. But the one thing I am confident in, so let's take this to the bank, that mitigation works. So it does. We've seen it in other countries. We've seen it in our own country. And that's the reason why I keep coming up at every chance I get to plead with the American people to please take a look at those guidelines that the vice president keeps putting up with his chart. Because every single one of those points has something to do with physical separation.
And mitigation does work. But again, we're not going to destroy our country. We have to get back. Because, at a certain point, you'll lose more people this way through all of the problems caused than you will with what we're doing right now. What we're doing right now, I think it's going to be very successful. But you know what? I don't know. We have a big decision to make at a certain point.
Yeah, you do.
Okay? We have a big decision to make.
Fix my shit.
We went this extra period of time. But I said it from the beginning, the cure cannot be worse than the problem itself. And we cannot let that happen. We have an incredible country. We were having the greatest period in our country's history from an economic standpoint and many other ways. We cannot let this continue. So at a certain point, some hard decisions are going to have to be made. Go ahead.
Mr. President, ventilator manufacturers are doubling, tripling.
Yo, fix my shit and submit.